Good evening, everyone. I'm Bondar JR, also known as the Silver Wolf, also known simply as Ron. So, appreciate everyone being here tonight. Tonight is Monday, so it is high sec viewer mining night. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm already headed out to the belt. So, this is Falstaff. Get Cragen on here. So, we got him in the background, and we're going to get started. If you guys want, you can warp to me, Falstaff. So it looks like somebody's been sniping our plague, so we're going to try to see if we can clear the system tonight. So, since somebody's already helped us out, we'll go ahead and see what we can do. So, I didn't even check what the dailies are. Manufacture, I can do that. I'm actually getting further away. Alright, so yeah, I got Falstaff out there. If you guys want to warp to me, feel free. Kicking, are you bringing the porpoise or the orca or the compression? Or I have a porpoise here, so I can always bring it out if I need to. We'll get Cragen out here. He's always a little slow to the party. Anybody who wants an invite, let me know in the in-game channel. Get you an invite. I think I got most of the usual suspects, but all are welcome. In fact, the more the merrier. More the merrier. So yeah, it looks like we got a good group in here. So we've got Kicken's 40 alts and then 3 or 4 of the rest of us. So but that works. Don't shoot the autocynthians. Yeah, they do. And they'll keep hunting you until you dock or leave the system for a period of time. So yeah, don't shoot them. One nice thing is they won't attack the rest of the fleet, which was what we were afraid of before, but they still do make your life kind of miserable for a while. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. All right, looks like booster up. Yeah, I wanted to take them out because they are bothersome. But yeah, they're almost completely invincible. You got to deal a lot of damage in a very short period of time to take them out. So, all right, let me see industry. Let me see what I'm going to build. What jobs do I have going? Mining laser field enhancement. Okay, well that's an easy one. Alright, so foreman. I really shouldn't have bought these. time. That one's full. This one. Alright, that takes care of that. Expedition, XP, ED. Oh, I'm still missing a bunch of stuff. Magnomatic. Really? Not even close. Well, that's not going to work. Prorator. Nope, missing a bunch of those. Oh, cargo holds full. Yeah, I guess I should have probably compressed things, huh? Guess I should have compressed things. That's what I get for not paying attention. Helios. Nope, still need a bunch of things here, too. My goodness gracious. Ion thruster. I need 12. Nope. Alright, well, I guess we'll go back to our tried and true. Let's try. I don't have any tier 2s. Well, that really sucks. I need to go invent some more of those. That's for sure. Alright. I don't have any more of those either. Well, we need a copy of this, so let's do a copy. Yeah, 200 runs, that's fine. Alright, what else? There we go. 5, let's do 10. Alright. Just wanted to build something so I could get my dailies taken care of. So.
The asteroid is depleted.
Who's flying back? Do know we got compression, so you shouldn't have to fly back. I'm looking in the model for those lancers. They have a ball that comes out top of them. There you go. The ghost is still here. I don't know who went back. Yes. Massive. Condense. Alright. I've got those all going. So yeah, so I got the Got the dailies taken care of, so that was good. While we were mining, I brought my porpoise all the way here to Matins. Realized I don't have any drones on it. xLax Smooth Move of the Week. I don't expect I'll use it very often, but I want to at least have drones on it, so I'll shuttle them the next time. What's up, No? Good to see you tonight. Nah, it's all right. I got them. I just got to shuttle them from Ventolin. It's not a big deal, but thanks, Elegos. I usually don't fly it. It's like a third or fourth backup for us, so. Hey, Jared do you want to join us tonight? I didn't see you. Actually, I don't see you in Eve. So he must not be in Eve. He's just watching the stream like an awesome viewer. So Jackson's MIA. Yep, he's playing Ark. There you go. Way to go, Jerry Kid. Yeah, Jackson is missing night. He told us last night he wouldn't be here tonight. So yeah, he told us last night on my birthday stream. The Auto Cynthians got him. Yeah, I think he was traveling back down to see his mom. So. But he was able to catch us last night, so that was kind of good. So, my goodness, that one's going way out there into the future. Who is that? That's Kragan. Man, he's targeting something really far away. Awesome sauce. I didn't get to try the new game that
Asteroid is depleted.
Blossom bought me for my birthday either yet. I did get it installed, but I didn't get a chance to try it yet, so hopefully tomorrow. My work was being a pain today. They're actually expecting me to work for all these last days. AllHavenGames, how you doing, buddy? If you want, we are mining in a Matins. Everybody's joined in. You are welcome to join us. This is what we do every Monday night, so. We provide the boost. We provide the compression. You just have to provide the conversation. And keep whatever you mine. It's all yours. No tax, no charge, no tithe, no nothing. All yours. So we do this every Monday night. So I pulled out the big guns tonight. I'm drinking coffee. So yep. Every once in a while we do some ice mining, but that's really boring. I really need a lot of conversation for that. It is in Galente space. So. Yeah, it's in Galente space. So I just linked it in the in-game chat if you're in there. I don't know if you're in there or not, but I'll show you how far away you are. I have a jump clone here because I don't live near here. But this is the most central place to most of my viewers. So I usually jump here on Mondays and stay through Wednesday or Thursday and then jump back to my home for the weekend. But this week I was here all week. Didn't get home. So I guess I shouldn't say that. I shuttled some minerals home, so that gets me home, but
The asteroid is depleted.
it's actually not that far. I think it's 13, 14 jumps, but it's through several gate camp systems like Udema, which are never fun. So that's why the jump clone works out better. Home is where the stockpile is, exactly. So Home is where the stockpile is. So, but yeah, this one's kind of a dead-end system, kind of a nice place. Nobody ever bothers us here. Took us a while to find it, but once we found it, we've been very happy with it. It's actually the, it is the home system of our corp, yeah, sorry about that, Nunu. One of these days, maybe we'll try to do it, start a little earlier. After I move to the Philippines, we'll probably be doing a little earlier and a little later. I'll probably expand the stream a little bit. So hopefully that'll catch some more people. I love my worldwide stream. People from all over the world. I love it. Start bringing together everybody, all humanity, a couple people at a time. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get away with 24/7 Elder Ghost, but the wife already has enough trouble with me doing what I do now. So, but luckily this time of night, she usually goes to bed, but she's still up now. So. Yeah, trip plated. Yeah, if only. This is an old Hulk from a long, long time ago. What happened there? I don't know what happened there. There's a couple eveonline streamers on that we usually see, so maybe we'll get a raid tonight. We haven't had a raid in over a week, so I think Blitz was the last one to raid us, and we shocked him last night by raiding him, so. Space Trash Scavengers. Now that's a name I've never heard. It's kind of a weird one. Space Trash Scavenger. I plan my next day off on Monday this month. There you go. No, you know, I haven't cleaned this Hulk in a while. Somebody taught me that cleaning thing here a while back. I think you got to be in the station to do it. Yeah, I think you got to be in the station to do it. But yeah, I also want to buy the, yeah, this thing's really looking dingy. But I want to buy the corp emblem for it, so. So Blue Gray's headed this way. So that'll be good. Get another one in here. Icken, thanks for the compression. Always forget to check Kragan, and he's sitting back here, no miners running, just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. It's always very enlightening. Yeah, this system is very quiet. That's why we chose it. So, in fact, what's happened is I think a couple other people have moved in because they realize how quiet it is and they can do some mining here without being bothered. And so they're stealing our idea. So the only thing that's kind of frustrating is it doesn't have any pyro. So, but that's a Galente space thing. Or my home system has pyro. There's another asteroid type. But it's all good. One less asteroid type, so it makes it easier for us to clear belts. And this mushroom coffee is starting to grow on me. No pun intended.
The asteroid is depleted.
They are dropping like flies. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go grab it after I fix Kragan. One of his just timed out, but yeah, let me grab it. So some friends of mine at church bought this for me, and it's a mushroom coffee extract from Wellness. Let's say Wellness Labs RX, high potency. Lion's mane, chaga, reishi, cordyceps, maitake, shiitake, and turkey tail mushrooms. And it tastes just like coffee. I put a lot of cream in my coffee, so. But it says it's good for focus, clean energy, balance, immunity, longevity, and gut health. Gut health is what I was going for. I have a lot of gut problems, and as long as I drink it every day, it does seem to help with the gut health. But if I skip a day, my gut problems come right back. But I think it's giving me more energy, to be honest, but probably no more than the other one. Isn't that the mushroom from the video game that turned people into zombies? I don't know. Yeah. Other than the shiitake, I didn't recognize any of them. So, but it says it's a 100% fair trade Colombian coffee. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I've been pretty. 6 calories per serving. Can't go wrong with that. I haven't looked online to actually see how much it costs, because I'm pretty sure it's probably expensive. But yeah, some friends of mine at church bought it for me because they know I have stomach problems, and so I don't normally endorse things from my channel. I don't believe in that. The only thing you'll ever see me endorse is something that I'm actually using. Actually using. And so. But yeah, this one, like I said, it's grown on me. The first time I tasted it, it was like, wow. But then I don't ever drink coffee straight. I don't drink coffee black. So then I actually drank some coffee black, and it was kind of like wow too. So I use a lot of cream. So it's boot and black tar, triple cold coffee. Yeah, there you go. The strong stuff.
The asteroid is depleted.
But yeah, so But like I said, as long as I use it every day, and I don't know if I get to a point where once I've done it for a month or so, because I've only been doing it a couple weeks, probably about 3 weeks now. And I usually don't drink coffee every day, but do you use creamer or regular heavy cream? So I use creamer. All right, Blue Gray. Not a worry, not a worry. Have a good night. Thanks, New. Have fun at work. As horrible as that is. So yeah. So I use the, what would you call it, the one of my coworkers refers to them as the chemical creamers, but yeah, I think the one I'm using now is caramel macchiato, and so yeah, so it's the heavy stuff. But yeah, I use probably, I don't know, not a quarter, definitely not a third. It's less than a quarter. But yeah, I use a lot of cream. I have on my cup. I know exactly where to fill it to put enough cream in that I can tolerate it. So Blue Gay is new, but I have heard Blue Gravy and 15 since I came into Twitch. Yeah, I don't know how that worked. I don't know if it was a coffee on my tongue or what it was, but yeah, because you've been here a while. I know your name well. Never a dull moment around here. You wait long enough, you'll hear me say something stupid. Guaranteed.
The asteroid is depleted.
Guaranteed. You too. And yeah, Blue Gray. Sleep well. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's funny because it was a long time before I never drank coffee. Didn't believe in drinking coffee. And then we had some people over to our house, and my wife was like, "Well, they're gonna want to drink coffee after dinner." And I was like, "Okay, when we have a coffee maker." And so I said, "So let me go ahead and make a pot, just to make sure it works, because I don't want them coming over here and having it, be horrible or anything." And I drank the whole pot of coffee, and I was like, I could get used to this. And so then I kept messing around with. I had no idea how much to put in, so I messed around with how much to put in, and then I discovered creamer and was like, oh man, because I put a lot of sugar in it in the beginning. Oh yeah, by the time they got there for the party, I had gone through like 2 pots of coffee, and so yeah, I got the drip ones. Yeah. So this stuff though, this stuff is instant. So it's got scoop in there, like a powder. It's like a powder, and it's got a scoop. And so 1 scoop per cup. Now I use a big cup, so I use 2 scoops. But yeah, it's so we have one of those, what they call a hot kettle, that heats the water in like 5 minutes. And so Nescafe is what they use here a lot. My wife drinks it. My wife loves instant coffee, which my thought was, if I'm going to drink it, I'm going to drink the real stuff. And so this mushroom stuff is the first instant coffee I did. So that was almost a turn off. But yeah, we buy it for her in a big Folgers is another one too. Yeah, but we buy it for her in a big glass container. And so it usually takes her like 6-8 months to go through that. But yeah, Folgers is the main drip one as well. So, but they do have instant as well. Mismo, fleet invites coming. But yeah. But yeah, she does the Nescafe and she loves it. But she puts like half a pound of sugar in hers as well. So it's funny because I'm like, she puts more sugar than I put cream. Yeah. This one's so when my mom passed, we got her Keurig, and we did those for like the single cups. But I'm with you. I never liked wasting all that plastic, and that's what my company uses, which kind of makes sense from a company perspective because everybody wants something different. So can't get rid of a whole pot of coffee, but they also have some machines now that they've bought that'll make you fresh coffee and milk, or coffee and this, or coffee and that. And so they've been really nice. And we've almost got this belt cleared. All right, return you guys. The automats, yeah, there you go. Yeah. But of course it only makes a really small one, which I'm not a fan of. That's like, okay, now you're just wasting my time. Before I get back up the steps, to get back to my desk, it's already gone, and I'm like, but I'm also a short timer, so I'm not really looking forward to bringing anything into the office that would give me the ability to make a bigger cup. I'm thinking when I get to school, I'm going to give you guys a walkthrough of a single coffee machine we have. There you go. Back when I went to school, now I'm dating myself because that was 30 plus years ago, and we didn't have coffee makers. We didn't get coffee.
The asteroid is depleted.
They didn't believe in serving coffee to college kids. It would stun our growth, what I was always told. Nowadays, nobody cares. Stunt their growth all you want. Nobody cares. Clicking on the button, but it's just not starting. But then I also told you guys about my school when I worked in the food service place, and they had the grade E meat but edible, which I used to love those steak sandwiches. They had these steak sandwiches, for those of you who haven't heard this story. If you have heard it, I apologize, but yeah, so that's my wife. If she drinks coffee anytime after noon, she can't sleep that night. So we had to go to decaf for her. So, but maintain the problem, don't cure it. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that day that I drank the 2 pots, I'm pretty sure I had palpitations that day. So, but yeah, it was like this steak sandwich that they just fried up, like a kind of like a steakum. I don't know if you guys have that in your grocery stores, but we have them here, like a steakum. It's like a really thin steak, really thin layer of beef, and you put it on a sandwich with cheese, kind of make a steak sandwich, and that's what they made, and they were delicious. I mean, I loved them. And as a growing boy, I was just, I was eating them all the time. And then I worked there, and I took out one of the boxes that the steak sandwiches came in, and it said grade E meat, which wouldn't have meant anything to me because I was a college kid. I had no idea what grades of meat were, But it said grade E meat, but edible. And I went, what? So you can only read but edible one way. And I told all my friends, this is back before the whole whistleblower days and all that stuff. And before we had cell phones that took pictures, or I would have probably taken a picture of it and taken it to them. Because none of them believed me, because they loved those steak sandwiches. I mean, I loved them. I never had another steak sandwich again. I could not get that out of my head. But edible. Yeah. But yeah, it was, ugh. Like I said, they were delicious. But yeah, I never had another one again. I said, I understand, the college just got to cut costs somehow. But edible. That's really hard one to swallow. Yeah, it was funny because probably after about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, my friends started saying, maybe he's right. Maybe he wasn't lying to us because he hasn't had a steak sandwich in the last 4 or 5 months. He used to have 2 or 3 a day, And so, yeah, but yeah, it was one of those. I was butt edible. Grade E meat, butt edible. It's like, wow. Like, I wouldn't recommend eating this, but if you have to, you can. But yeah, that was kind of my college. I went to a really small state school in upstate Pennsylvania, so not far from Pennsylvania State, but nowhere near close to Pennsylvania State cost-wise. So my whole 5-year college degree cost me less than $10,000. So got the piece of paper and used it to get a good job, and that's all she wrote. Worked out for me. But yeah, it's now that same school's charging 10 times as much. A lot happens in 30 years. Cost of school here in America has really gone up exponentially. It's ridiculous. Well, let's see. Since we don't have Jackson here, probably nobody's doing the Veldspar, so I better start targeting those because the plague's almost gone. As usual. Guess we can pull you back in. Asteroid is gone. Chester's dead. But yeah, it was always interesting. I wonder if you want to open a can of Stormstrom on stream. Yeah, so I think I've heard of that one. I think one of the people that did that charity event with me, they did that for one of the things they would do if they reached a certain threshold. And yeah, them and their significant other were, I think, both like complaining that they were gonna have to go off stream because they were gonna throw up, and so that the smell was so overwhelming. My wife's country, they have a saying: the worse it smells, the better it tastes. I do not agree with that in any way, shape, or form. But they have lots of really smelly things that they use. The number one is fish sauce, which is made from all the scrap stuff from fish. They put it in a barrel and they let it ferment for months and months and months in the hot sun, and then they squeeze the juice out of it and call it fish sauce, and they put it on everything. They cook with it. My wife uses it all the time. It is the most foul smelling thing I have ever smelled. And I always tell her, you need to sit over there if you're going to use that stuff. She does. She doesn't care. She says it's worth it. So, but yeah, it's, ugh. When she cooks with it's not too bad because I don't, you know, they cook that smell out of it. But yeah, I've been told the surströmming is about the same. So, all right, which one was
The
that?
asteroid is depleted.
Well, we are about done with this belt. So let's see where we're headed next. What's up, Caviar? She grew up around it, so she's used to it. Yeah, I think that's it. It's just it doesn't seem to affect them the same way. So I'm gonna take Reagan and let me go check out 7, see what it looks like. Yeah, see, and they like their culture really likes sour, so they really like sour food. As we always joke that I'm sweet because it's got to have sugar in it for me to eat it at all, and she's sour, so we're sweet and sour, and so. But yeah, most of their food is sour. In fact, it's funny because we'll go to a party. There's a whole bunch of NPCs mining 7. But there is some... It's about the same size as the one we just did, so I suppose we could come here and take it away from him. I'm taking out the rats. Because it seems the NPCs don't take out the rats. Chitlins, yeah. I had chitlins as a kid. It's like chitlins. It's not prepared correctly. Smell foul also. Yeah, I had chitlins as a kid. I grew up with a lot of African Americans, and so yeah, I had chitlins as a kid. And yeah, you're right. As long as they're prepared right, they're not bad. So, but I mean, yeah, with my wife's country, they eat everything. So when they eat the fish, they eat the tail, they eat the bones, they eat the eyes, they eat everything. It's very disturbing. But nothing goes to waste. It's the way it usually works in poor countries. They don't let anything go to waste. Kind of like the Native Americans. You know, when the Native Americans killed a buffalo, they used everything. They didn't let anything go to waste. It wasn't until white man came along, started wasting stuff. So... Chitterlings, yep. Sometimes spelled chitlins or chitlin are food most common made from the small intestines of pigs. Yep. Cow, lamb, goose, goat. Yep. That's what we had. When I had it as a kid, it was always pigs. Why did you not launch? There we go. It's in here hitting F. Trying to salvage these guys and not working. Well, my bay filled up. What up? So if you guys want to warp to Reagan, you can warp to him. I remember say it with an S instead of a C. Yeah, yep. Yeah, see, we always said it with a C. So we said chitlins is how we said it. But that might be the African American way to say it. But it's like it's made like sausage is kind of made. It's just a smaller one. But I've had all kinds of stuff. So I dated a girl in college whose dad had a farm. And I had head cheese that he made. And so yeah, there you go. That makes sense. Yeah. But he made head cheese, which was
Asteroid
which was where they take the pig's head and they boil it and then kind of just scrape everything off and mix it up and sometimes chop some of the bone up in there. And it was really good until they told me what it was, and then I was like, yeah, never mind. But
The asteroid is depleted.
all right, well, that's the end of the asteroids. I'll stay back to cover the Orca if the rest of you guys want to jump the Kragan.
The
Turn you
asteroid
off.
is depleted.
Kragan is actually cleaning up the rats. But yeah, and that makes sense. But yeah, head cheese, that's what they called it. But he was a unique guy. He since I was dating his daughter, he took me out to the barn and showed me how they kill a pig, where they stab it in the neck several times and let it run around until it bleeds to death. And he said, that's what I'm going to do to you if you hurt my daughter. And I was like, message received. So that's like the one I pulled the first time my daughter brought somebody home. The comedian Bill Engvall always did a skit about it. He said, I just want you to remember something. You know, if you're thinking about kissing her or hugging her or, you know, any of that kind of stuff, I just want you to remember that I have no problem going back to prison. So, but yes, that's what I told my wife when I went to the Philippines the first time. I said, I'm sure I'm going to eat things here that I won't get in America. If it tastes good, I do not need to know what's in it. And she said, okay. And there were several times where it was like, I don't want to know what that was, do I? And she says, no, you do not. Okay, good enough. Message received. But yeah. Yeah, I'm guarantee I probably had, you know, rat and several other things there, so. Yep, if you like it, don't ask what it is, 'cause you won't like it again. That's what they say. If you ever see sausage made, you'll never eat sausage again. 'Cause the act of making the sausage is incredibly offensive. All right. All right, looks like Kicking got out of here, so I'm going to go pick up these containers so we clean up our mess. Squirrel is okay. Yep, I've had squirrel multiple times. Yep. Rabbit, venison. That's one thing. My wife will not eat venison. She's probably eaten some real carrion eaters, but she will not eat venison, which is strictly a corn eater. And so I'll be here till my usual, probably 12:30, so another about 2 hours. So but yeah, she will not eat venison, will not touch it. So yep. Yeah, cheese is the same thing. Cheese is mold if it really comes down to it. You let something ferment and mold, and that's how you get cheese. And it's like, really? And then you get into like the blue cheese, where you let the cheese mold again, and that's where the blue cheese comes from. And you actually eat the mold. And it's like, yeah, I never liked blue cheese, but it's because it's very, it's potent. But well, he called about how they picked it off the floor, which dropped in the process. Oh yeah. I mean, it's just mold. Really can't make it any dirtier, right? But yeah. All right, let's warp to Kragan. There we go. But yeah, the good old days. Life was simple. Didn't care about anything. Cooked and strained and cooled. Yep, yep. And then made into slices. So, you know, that sliced cheese that you get, that you throw out there. Oh, sorry, Caden. I thought we had already sent you. I thought you were already in the fleet. Yeah, you're already in the fleet. You're already in there. Alright, so let's get this guy. Let's get these guys. Get back to work. Not slice. Yeah, exactly. Not slice back then, but yes. Cheese is tasty. It's one of my favorite foods, but you're right. It's one of those where if you know how stuff is made, a lot of times you won't want it anymore. That's why I say never see how the sausage is made. Because sausage, I love sausage. But, oh my goodness. That process, oh, yeah. Yeah. Like fish sticks. You know, fish sticks are all the scrap fish meat. Like hot dogs are all the scrap, you know, beef or chicken or whatever they're making them out of. Sometimes it's all of it added together. So that's what they make hot dogs out of. They had a cheese called Munster there. Yep. It's a smelly cheese. Yep. But yeah. Yeah, I think that actually originates somewhere over in Europe. So unless you get turkey or chicken and it says only chicken or turkey. Exactly. Right. Otherwise, it's a combination of everything else. So, and so, yeah. And I love hot dogs. But it's one of those where it's like, yeah, that's... But then my wife, they just love, her and her country, everybody in her country loves canned meat. Which, like Spam. Spam is kind of the Filipino hot dog. So, yeah. Because, yeah, that's just a combination. Spam, yeah, it's a canned meat. It's, and they love it. Just love it. That's what we usually send them for Christmas. And you'd think I was sending them a kidney. Because they love it. And I'm not a fan. Yeah. Yeah, we have canned, so we have canned corned beef. We've got canned turkey. You can get salmon and tuna. And you even get canned chicken. I'm one of those where canned meat is like the lowest on my scale, you know? I said, I'll go, beef, pork, chicken, turkey, even go down into rat and venison and rabbit and squirrel, and canned meat is like the very bottom. Yeah. When I have nothing else and I'm starving to death, then I'll eat the canned meat. Canned chicken, yeah, it's. But my wife, I mean, her country, we buy canned, like Aldi's is a discount grocery store here. They sell everything discounted. And she buys all kinds of canned meat from Aldi's and sends it to the Philippines. And they love it. I've seen on YouTube someone open canned chicken. Yep. But yeah, it's like... But yeah, I'm one of those. I'm like, no way. Not a fan of canned meat. Now she'll every once in a while she'll make some Spam, and I'll have to eat it because I'm a good husband. But yeah, she she loves her canned meat. So bratwurst. See, bratwurst aren't too bad. Yeah. The thing with the bratwurst is like when you're frying them. So if I make them on the grill and you fry them up, the grease that comes out of them is very flammable, and so I almost always catch my grill on fire. I have to keep a spray bottle out there to kind of put it out. But yeah, the Polish version. Yep. Hoppy, what are you doing? Lies. Good to see you tonight, Hoppy. It's our viewer mining night, so you're welcome to join us if you want. I boil mine in beer first, and then I put them on the grill. Now, I've never tried that. Somebody else had mentioned that, and that sounds really good. But yeah, we're in a matins if you want to join us. Sorry, ads are starting. The little grease fire can be put out rolling the broad over. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like the stop, drop, and roll, you know, in case you catch yourself on fire. But yeah, it's kind of amazing because it's like I don't know what they're putting in them, but man, it's flammable. So, but yeah, I've never thought of actually. Like I said, somebody else had mentioned that Hoppy, kind of boiling them first. Sorry, he's probably not hearing me because of the ads. They are high fat content. Yeah, yeah. But they're so good, you know. But once again, that's another one of those where once you see the sausage made, you don't really have much of an appetite for sausage anymore. Because yeah, they're taking the pig's intestine and stuffing it full of all the other scrap meat and cooking it up. It's like simmer them in beer, onion, chicken, beef stock for a good time. Then you grill those suckers. Yeah, see, I've never simmered them in anything first. We just take them right out of the package and grill them. I usually catch my grill on fire. Yeah, but they're always so good. Excuse me. Bring on my coffee. I shouldn't be yawning. Summer is 5 months away. Yeah, same here. Well, I guess technically summer's 3 months away from me. Because once we move to the Philippines, it'll be summer every day for the rest of my life. So, but ad breaks over. So yeah, Hoppy, the someone else had mentioned that whole boiling them in beer and that stuff, and I've never tried that, but I may have to give that a try once.
The asteroid is depleted.
Asteroid is gone. Yeah, it's funny in the Philippines they do almost all their cooking outside because it's so hot, and so we only do outside cooking when we're in the summer months. So though actually I've used my grill in the winter as well. I like stuff grilled, so I don't mind standing out there and being cold. Get a good meal, so plus it saves on the wife having to cook, so give her a break. She does almost all the cooking here. I am not a cook, but I can put stuff on the grill, so we're going through this one pretty fast too. Mismoboy, what's up? You guys seeing a kill this big? Yeah, you can't. Unfortunately, my VIPs are all maxed out. You need to be a VIP to put links. Should make an enclosure for the grill so it heats the space in the winter. Yeah, see, that's not a bad idea. So, is it the same one you posted in the in-game chat? If so, I'll copy it. There you go. Okay, 4 brats. I prefer dark beer. There you go. Maybe add a few bits of onion, then boil the beer to a rolling boil. Then and only then are they ready to eat with mustard. Yeah, see, I'm not a mustard fan, but yeah, the rest of it I understand. So, yeah, it is wasted heat, but here in America, we waste everything, so. What else? We were in one of those food service things where they bring you a bunch of frozen food. They charge the food they sell you at a really cheap discount. Huge discount. Makes it like they're giving it away. The freezer that you have to own in order to keep the food is where they make their money. And so, because you have to have their freezer. And so, but that was really nice because we would get hamburgers from them. We didn't much care for their hot dogs, but we got hamburgers from them and a lot of other stuff. And I would grill a lot of that stuff. But get a big old package of hamburgers. And so, there's a raid.
FBI, open up!
Thanks, LB. Appreciate it. Raiders, welcome. Monday night is high-sec viewer mining night. You guys are all welcome to join us. We are in a matins. So feel free to join us. We still got another at least hour and a half going probably. So, hour and 45 minutes. So, Omega, good to see ya. You always have the nicest graphics. But LB, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. And Raiders, if you want to hit F5 or click on my name either above or below the Twitch screen, wherever Twitch is putting it today, that'll refresh you and make you eligible for the drops. So I'm not sure what the drops are tonight, but whatever they are, I'm sure they're worth it in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, we're working on our second belt. We got a pretty good group going tonight. I think we have a record of 6 belts in one night. Tonight is actually, the belts seem like they've been picked through, so maybe we'll be able to clear more that way. So, no drops active right now. Well, there you go. Thanks, LB. He's just a bee in the sky. There you go. Just a bee in the sky.
The asteroid is depleted.
All right, LB. Sleep well. Thanks again for the raid. So no drops tonight. Well, that kind of sucks. Eve's getting cheap on us. Eve's getting cheap on us. Wow, I don't know when the viewership jumped up, but 119. Excellent job, guys. Appreciate you guys all being here. Yeah, they said there's no drops tonight, so but yeah, Raiders, if you want to refresh, that'll at least put you in as a full viewer. So I love my lurkers just like everybody else, so love to have you here. And I've also been told on multiple occasions that my voice is like a beautiful siren and will lure you to sleep. So if you're having trouble sleeping, feel free to leave me on in the background. I'll put you right to sleep. I can feel the morning sunlight. I can smell the new mown hay. I can hear God's voices calling on my golden skylight way. Una bee blanca. Just a bee in the sky. I love it. The sweet dulcet tones of Bond. There you go. I don't know about that, but I've had several people fall asleep on me while in my stream, so must be some truth to it. But I'm here to help in any way, shape, or form I can. So. But yeah, we're mining, as I said, in a matins. I think I typed it in there. You can also join the in-game channel. If you join the in-game channel, I can get you an invite to the fleet. So we're in a matins right now. It's in Galente space. Nice quiet system in Galente space that we use every Monday night for our mining, high-sec viewer mining event where I mine with my viewers. Always a good time. We provide the boost, we provide the compression. Whatever you mine is yours. There is no tithe or tax or anything. It's all yours. So you can sell it. We even have some dedicated mineral or ore buyers that will buy the ore from you. So yeah, it's kind of a win-win-win-win-win. So feel free to join us. Spicy Pico, good to see ya. We even provide the protection. We won't let the rats scratch your paint. My goodness, I really got to pay attention to this guy a little bit better. Sorry, trying to salvage everything up. Spicy Pico, good to see you too. I'll have to come to one of those mining ops sometime. We do it every Monday night, so you're always welcome. So everyone is welcome. We do not discriminate in any way, shape, or form. So, tactical mining, yeah. Our goal is to strip the belts. We want to try and strip the whole system, but the system has, I think, 11 or 12 belts, so we haven't been able to do that yet. So, where you can war deck the NPC miners. There you go. I would like that. Yeah, these guys. It's weird, though. They really don't seem like they mine anything. They sit out there for hours and hours and hours, but they really don't seem like they mine anything. Because they really don't take anything away from us. So, I don't know if they're just there to look pretty or what. Bring the roid eaters, yep. Yeah, we have Kick in here who has like 40 alts. And so, yeah, he's tearing it up. So, they're diamond, they hurt. Yeah, yeah. They are diamond, I saw that. You have to kite the response fleet away, though. There you go. Poke one, Caviar. There you go. That's like the Autocynthians. When the Autocynthian Lancers come, they're always kind of sketchy at best. They sit there and stalk you after you fire on them. So, ooh, 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 ooh. Almost filled up my hold. All right, well, that's the end of that. Mined out the plague already. Watch Erst, he's famed the drops. Farmed the drops, there you go. Kites with one account and kills the miners in the hauler. There you go. I usually end up watching Ernst when I get up in the morning. Because whoever I raid at night ends up raiding several people through the night, and I end up with Ernst first thing in the morning. And so you need two guys to tickle their feet. There you go. All right. Let's get this guy back in so we don't forget him. But yeah, I think they made him diamond because too many people were picking him off. Yeah, that's what I heard. Once you attack them, then a whole bunch of attack ships come. Imagine NPC starts suicide ganking. Yeah, that'll be next. They're using the AI, so yeah, that'll be next. I've killed the Kestrel and Logi support, whichever diamond rats they are in my Gila. There you go. My goodness gracious, where are they all going? Well, we've almost killed this belt as well, so only a couple more. All Veldspar.
The asteroid is depleted.
they'd be attacked by a player structure. There you go. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have Kragan shove off, check out the next belt. Because it's still early. I'll wait till he finishes these two off. Oh my goodness.
The asteroid is depleted.
All right. Everybody is compressing, right?
The asteroid is depleted.
That's the end of that. I'm gonna have Kragan. I'll keep Falstaff here to watch your back, but I'll have Kragan go check out the next one. So I'm gonna go to 9-1. See what it looks like. So that's 2 full belts. We still got an hour and a half to go. Actually, we've been going for an hour and a half, so at this rate, we'll get through 4. Not a record, but still a good showing. I got 3 rats here. But yeah, this one doesn't have any plague in it. So I'm going to go ahead and jump to the next one. Just because they're trying to jam me. Somebody remind all the plague out of 9-1, so I'm going to 9-2. All right, 9-2. Somebody was in 9-2 recently because they killed something. But yes, there is a little bit of plague in 9-2. So let's go ahead and work with 9-2. So feel free to warp to me. And then whenever Kickin is ready, I'll keep guarding his back until he's ready to bolt. All right. He's spinning up. Actually, I'm going to pick up this cargo container. We just got one there. So we leave no evidence behind that we were here. Like camping in the forest. My goodness, those viewers really bled away. I had 119, now I'm down to 50. So Mismo, we moved to 10-2, excuse me, 9-2. If you warp to Kragan, you'll be good. And are you compressing? Because if you're not compressing, you shouldn't have to run back and forth. I'm using a retriever and I haven't had to go back yet, so should be able to do whatever we do tonight all in one load, as long as you're compressing. Okay. All right, so there's that. Now let's warp to Kragan.
Warp drive active.
I was here over the weekend staging my ship. There you go. Always a good idea. That's where I set up my jump clone, because it's just easier just to jump here, so. There they are. Oh, Kragan's actually right in the middle of it. Holy cow. Seems that I forgot to tell him to stop. Turn to the drill bit. Well, I guess that works. That means also Falstaff's going to be right in the middle of it now too. So good job. Good job. Thanks again, Kickin, for doing the boost and the compression. I do have heavy water in the station for you, so pay you back for whatever you use. There you go. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, I think I got, I don't know, a couple 100,000 that I brought over. So we'd have it when we need it. So better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So. Yeah, that's another one. We have a couple loaners if anybody needs one. Yeah, we can pretty much configure them for whatever you guys need. So, tier 1, tier 2, whatever. So, I have a retriever. I have a Hulk. We have some also frigates as well. Endurances. And I think some ventures. So if anybody needs a loaner, we have those as well. So, all free of charge. Everyone's welcome. We're just here to have fun and keep my building going. So Let's see what Kragan's training. Simple ore processing, yeah, okay.
The asteroid is depleted.
That's the end of that. But yeah, what else? Cold here in Kansas City. Not running your multi-spec. Nah. I usually don't need it for these rats, so they usually don't get close enough to even fire on us, so I always feel bad saying it's cold here in Kansas City because Eligos is in Sweden, so it's always cold there, so he gets way more snow than us as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea, Caviar, just to be safe, but I don't want anybody to think I'm AFK mining, so yeah, Sweden's got a lot of mountains. Yeah. That's why I take my drones in and out, so nobody accuses me of being an AFK miner. Who was it? I think I saw Chaos was one. Yeah. He'll try to talk to him, and if they don't answer him, then he blows them up. He's very against AFK mining. And so yeah, it's like, okay, I don't want to give anybody the wrong impression. Not that it matters. Oh, excuse me. Not that it matters with a large group like this, but that's why saying it's the hot in the desert is a bit redundant. Yep. Well, the plague is almost gone in this one, so but that's alright. We'll target something else. At least they had a little bit. Seems somebody is coming into our system and mining the plague, so I'll have to keep an eye out for them. Keep an eye out for them. Yeah, there you go. The plague ore. So yeah. Which is really the only interesting ore here in Galente space. All the other stuff is pretty generic. Galente space only has 3 ores in high sec. Or I should say 3 types. Because they each have 3 different types for themselves, so which I always thought was kind of strange. I don't know why Galente space was different, but I guess the other ones probably are too. I just never noticed it. Well, it's high sec. There you go. Actually, though, mine is high sec. My home system's high sec, and it's got all the ores. So why I'm itching. Okay, so which one?
The asteroid is depleted.
Kernite's in low sec. Yep. You sometimes can get it from the missions, from the combat sites. So if you go out here to these guys and you scan down one of these cosmic signals, and if it turns out to be a combat site, sometimes they'll have in one of the rooms kernite or jaspit or umber. But that's kind of rare as well. So, but the kernite's the Veldspar of Losec. Yep. Yep, MR space, yep. Yeah, they pretty much have it low sec everywhere, so. But that's where you got to worry about getting ganked too, so. If you find a nice, quiet, low sec system, you can do some good mining there. I had a couple near me that weren't too bad. I got ganked a couple times, but they weren't really that bad. Yeah, all my live broadcasts are put out on YouTube. Everything. This is 142 of my Eve series, so you'll see all 142 of them, and then the 20 or 30 of the other ones I've done. So it's called ganking. Called ganking everywhere. It's called suicide ganking in high sec. Because you usually don't even get to loot them in high sec before Concord gets to you. Enter low sec and should expect PvP when you enter low sec. Yep.
The asteroid is depleted.
There's a rat. What you doing, rat? Only one, all by his lonesome. That's why I fly a 10 mil ISK venture fit when I mine in low. Yep. Lost a cheap mining ship. I have to go build some more. Yep. Yeah, you don't want to lose anything expensive. Harder to replace. And you can lose a lot of them. So always better to use something cheap.
The asteroid is depleted.
Not really. If you watch local and you're ready, then you won't get caught. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can keep an eye on it, but even being prepared, you're probably going to get hit. Some of them are pretty sneaky. Redirect myself. Those flashing beams are giving me a headache. Good God, you guys are targeting the same roids as me. Never on the right one. Why is it never on the right one? Most systems, my mine and low, I have saves from my FW days. That's good. Yeah, that's good. And that's always good preparedness. Yeah, that's always good preparedness. And then if you can do fly a cloaking ship, that works even better. I haven't tried that yet, but I've been meaning to try. Put a cloak on my endurance. And that's a little bit more expensive, but I build them, so it's not that big a deal. And they're quick. Not much of a tank. So if you get pinned down, that's it. What's up, Ripley? Good to see you tonight. Thanks for being here. HiSec Monday night is our HiSec viewer mining event night. So we're mining in a matins. We got 11 of us in the fleet tonight. So not so bad. Not too bad. We've already cleared 2 belts, working on our 3rd. So we're like locusts. So, but yeah, land. Yeah, kicking a line, yeah. Famous last words. That's the one I always forget. So, medium shield extender, rep, multi-spec, 3 faction drones, ab, usually in 1-1 against a frigate, usually stand a chance. Yeah, but they never bring a frigate. I'm always going against something way higher than a frigate. I just got back into Eve, and I gotta say, the whole compression on command ships is really dope. Yep, I agree. It is the only way to mine. Without compression, it is a real drag. So, I smacked a stiletto and another endurance before. There you go. But yeah, without compression, it's a real drag. This Hulk I'm using here, though, it doesn't have a very big hole, so I gotta stay on top of the compression or it fills up really quick, which is frustrating. But par for the course. Oh. Sorry, back's itching. Yeah. So Kickin's talking in the in-game channel and our fleet channel about the 3rd laser. So the Hulks used to have a 3rd laser, which was really nice. And in fact, when I came back about 6 months ago, all my Hulks were configured with a 3rd laser, and several of them were in trig space. And I couldn't undock with them because I didn't have enough standing to reconfigure it to take off the 3rd laser. And it wouldn't let me undock with it misconfigured. So I had to solicit CCP and after several weeks of going back and forth through email with their awesome, hopefully you're getting the sarcasm there, awesome support department, I finally managed to get my Hulks reconfigured so that I could fly them again after paying for Omega for, you know, up to 2 months before they finally fixed it. And that was the only thing they agreed to fix of the 10 items I solicited them about. So most of the others were corp items. But yeah, it was very ridiculous. Which reminded me why I left multiple times. But I always come back. So it's still one of the better space games out there, so not needy at all in understanding the game. There you go. Yeah. Well, actually, that was the thing that bothered me, is I understand the game better than their support did. So they kept trying to explain to me that I could get the CEO title back myself, which I told them no, I can't, because no one in the corporation is active, and I don't have stock, because when I was CEO, there was no stock. And after weeks of back and forth, because it would take a week for them every time I'd reply to their email. Even if I replied within 13 seconds, it took them a week to respond. So after weeks and weeks and weeks, yeah. Oh, the Hulks, yeah. Yeah, they really didn't need a third laser, to be honest. But it was nice. Yeah. Well, that was the problem, is during my last sabbatical, the systems that we had as our headquarters got moved into Trig's area. And so yeah, that was kind of a nightmare. But, you know, what else is new?
The asteroid is depleted. The asteroid is depleted.
No, I couldn't. So it wouldn't. They didn't consider that to be a legitimate fit. So because having the third one, I don't know what you call it, fitted, was still considered invalid, even with it offline. I did try that. The only option I had without their help was to completely repackage it, but then I would lose the then I don't leave. Then I could offline it, but even when I offlined it, it would not let me undock because it was still fitted, and it was not valid to have 3 miners on a 2-miner ship. So it wouldn't let me undock. Offline wasn't good enough. So I did try that. So, but the only option I had without their help was to repackage, but then I would have lost my rigs, which I didn't want to lose. So yeah, yeah, it doesn't matter because it was fitted. It was invalid fit is what it said. Can't undock because of invalid fit. So having the third one fitted, whether it was online or offline, didn't matter. It was a 3rd miner on a ship that didn't allow 3 miners, so it was invalid. So yeah, but I did try that because I thought, well, let's see what I can do before I have to engage them, because I've used their support before and I knew what I was getting into. Now it would let me repackage because I repackaged one of them that didn't have rigs, and that worked fine. I didn't need fitting services for repackaging, so.
The asteroid is depleted.
Because all I wanted to do was fly it. I was using wormholes back then and finding the wormholes. Well, that didn't work. So I was finding the wormholes, and I was just going to fly them out of the wormholes back to high sec and get out of trig space. So I didn't need them fitted with anything. But I didn't want to lose the rigs, so this one is almost done as well. But yeah. Had I known it was going to take, 2 months, yes. I didn't expect it to take that long. In fact, I lost my temper with him a couple times because it did take that long. I mean, I had one of them reply to me, okay, we know where the ships are, we know what their names are, what do you want us to do again? And I lost it. I'm like, read the freaking email chain. Because I knew by replying I was going to be another week, and that happened more than once. What do you want us to do again? Really? Why are these not turning on? Oh. Well, that sucks. I guess we'll target that one with the other guy. But yeah, it was ridiculous to say the least. So I didn't need to refit it. I could repackage it and then assemble it, not fit it with anything, and fly it out through the wormhole. So, take care, Elegos. I wasn't mining in trig space. I was just trying to get the ships out of trig space. I'm going to send Craig in here in a second to check out the next belt, which I think is back at the beginning. Which I think we've already checked out, so...
The asteroid is depleted.
All right. Let me see what we got here. I don't know why my clicking's not working. Alright. So if we go to 7.1, I think we already checked out 7.1, but I'll go check it out just to be thorough. No, in my case, I was just trying to get them out of trig space. Didn't need anything fitted on it. I had to scan down the wormhole every 12 hours. And it wasn't until after several emails that I realized, okay, every one of these emails is going to take a week. So, but yeah. And I was paying for a mega the whole time, even though I couldn't fly my Hulks because they were invalidly configured. Oh yeah, it was a whole big nightmare. So. Alright, so 1, as you guys mentioned, does not have any plague. So I'm going to jump to 2. Or 8.1. So that was 7.1. I'll check out 8.1. It's probably the same way. What's up, Blossom? Good to see ya. Thanks for being here. I did the review and called everyone that failed to help me out. Get back to me next week. Same guy sorted me out. Help me week. Yeah, I finally got escalated to one of their, I guess, customer service managers. And, ooh, man. So that one's already completely, that belt's completely empty. So that's 8-1. So let's check out 8-2. And I heard my hole just fill up. Great. Up, compression's off. Yep, not letting me compress. So. All right. Well, I'll watch your back kicking until you get jumped. So nope, Jackson's not here tonight. Says I still have the burst or the boost. You guys can. Oh, actually, let me check and see if you can warp the Kragan yet or not. So he is in. Yeah, there's no plague in this one either. Yeah. Yes, looks like somebody's been going through and wiping out all the plague. Assholes. I'm going to 3 now. Kind of waited for the usual. I knew I smelled something sweet comment. What's up, Omega Gamma? Thanks, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Have a good day. All right. Yeah, same thing with this one. No plague. I'm checking out 4. Well, Blossom, you know you do always smell nice. So actually, kick in. So 7-1 had no plague. 8-1 is completely empty. 8-2 has no plague. 8-3 has no plague. I'm now checking out 8-4. Eight-4 has no plague either. So yeah, so somebody's been coming out here and just picking off the plague. Checking out 8-5. Yeah, I think we started with 6, so I don't remember where we started, to be honest. All right, so I'm at 8-5. 8-5 has some plague, so you guys can warp to me. There you go, man. That didn't take long at all. Rev Sue, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Don't know why it didn't target the other one. That's okay. Yeah, I wonder if it's these NPCs that are taking all the plague. That would be weird, but stranger things have happened. Sorry, ads are going. Did ya? Okay. Yeah, so we're in 8-5. So 8-5's at least got a little plague. So. No, I didn't get to try out Slime Rancher yet, Blossom. I mentioned that earlier that I hadn't got to try it out today. I was hoping to get that tried out, but my work is wanting me to actually work since my days are numbered, and they're really getting on my nerves. So it's kind of depressing. All right, well, that's not working. How can they be on opposite ends of the spectrum? Let's see. Actually, it's probably okay. Let's see. Oop, that's not the one I wanted. There we go. All right, cool. All right, sorry, I got Kragan straightened out now. Let me get... So Mismo, we're at 8-5. If you warp to Kragan, you'll be okay. So
Warp drive active.
there is one there that's left that I couldn't finish because my hole filled up. So if they are watching ads, how can they hear you? Yeah. So well, all the ones that I'm talking to that are in the fleet have a subscription because Jackson bought them a subscription, so they can hear me. Plus they're answering me in the in-game channel, so I know they can hear me. Wait for this to cycle so I get the boost, and we'll go from there. And some of us don't need subscriptions. Yes, like Blossom has turbo, so thanks for that, Blossom. Appreciate it. All right, so what happened to that? I don't know. Let's target these guys so we can get them salvaged. Alrighty. Yeah, Amazon Prime only gives you one subscription, so... They want to get more money out of you, so that's where the turbo comes in. Now we're good. Why are you hitting the same one? Alright, now we're good. Get it straightened out. Alright, let's do these two. Alright. Used to be, you saw no ads with Prime. Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't realize that. Twitch Prime was ad-free. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, now they only give you one subscription, so... Which, don't get me wrong, is nice, but... For what I pay for Prime, it... You know, I'm supposed to get two-day shipping. Very rarely do I get anything in 2 days. Oh yeah, so it's kind of like, okay. Must be inside 2-day delivery of a warehouse, yeah. Well, every once in a while. It depends on what I order. Well, like if I order a Fire Stick, which I use, I got it on every one of my TVs. I have a Fire Stick. But yeah, those come in 2 days. And some of the other things come, actually, they come same day. But everything else seems to take longer than 2 days, no matter where it's at. So, even though it used to be, I got everything in 2 days, no matter where it was. It's only been this last year that they've really gone downhill with the 2-day shipping. So, which honestly is about the only thing I paid for. Why I paid for it. But we won't be paying for it much longer, so it doesn't make much difference. So. So that's the guy that was mining them all out? Yeah. Have to mark him. Oh, I did that actually on Kragen's, or on, yeah, Kragen, so you guys didn't see it. Sorry about that. Why did it not tell me that that stopped? I don't know. Never a dull moment, so. Another night of mining. Nick Crush, good to see you tonight. Yeah, the Monday night is our high-sec mining event night where I mine with my viewers. And so we do this every Monday night. You're always welcome. But we do it in a system called a Matins. And that's where we do it. Kitty Ninja, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. All my accounts are in wormholes at the moment. I understand completely. Not a problem. No pressure. If you're ever wanting to join us and you're available, you're always welcome. So we provide the compression. We provide the boost. All you do is make money. We'll even buy the ore. We have people who buy the ore from you, so you can make sure to make money. So.
The asteroid is depleted.
Blossom. Blossom is one of the ones that will buy your ore if you want to sell it. So. I'm a bit late to the stream. Hope there's still space for the fleet. Oh, no, you're always welcome. We've only probably got about 45 minutes left, though, but you're welcome to join us.
is depleted.
I have saved the matins on Pathfinder. Nothing nearby at the moment. I would normally be just getting home from work. At the moment, though, had a couple days off sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling better.
The asteroid is depleted.
Yeah. That's the only problem with this many people in the fleet. I can't seem to target something for more than 2 seconds before one of you chews it up. But that's all right. Some days I wish I lived in another country that worked with Eve hours. There you go. Well, technically, Eve hours are Iceland. So, yeah, so that's a whole different one. So, but yeah, we kind of work around them sometimes. So, but yeah, it all works out. It's all for whenever you're available. It's not a big deal. We aim to please. cynoclast, what's going on, buddy? The server's in London, so it's UTC. Is it actually in London? I thought it was always Iceland time. God almighty.
The asteroid is depleted.
It used to be. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Learn something new every day. There's my one for today. Thank you for that. Kind of makes sense. There's probably not a whole lot of data centers in Iceland. I don't know though. Probably be cold. Probably be cold. Let's move them into Australia for a couple years. There you go. They probably wouldn't have to worry about cooling. That's one of the big things with the data centers is they got to pay for cooling to keep all the servers cool. And if that's your one for today, does it mean not going to learn anything else today? Well, I'm getting to a point in my life, Blossom, where learning things could possibly cause other things I have learned to fall out one side or the other. So it was 2016. The power is cheap in Iceland, but importing things is expensive. Makes sense. Yeah, especially parts probably. So yeah, and that makes sense. Yeah, because they probably wouldn't have had to pay for cooling. They could just pump the air in. Keep them nice and cool. But yeah, trying to import any parts for the PC or for the computers, for the towers and all that probably got expensive. So they probably had to cost evaluate it. Just hook it up to McDonald's and don't tell anyone. There you go. Yeah. My goodness gracious. Well, we're whipping through these, so. I was going to say this will probably be our last one, but you're welcome, Kitty. Not a problem. I was thinking this would be our last one, but I don't know. The way we're going through it, we're probably going to be done here in 10 minutes. Yeah, we do have a good looking fleet tonight. I can't remember what the record is for the fleet. how many people. We got 11 people in fleet tonight, so that's pretty nice. So it's got to be one of our larger ones. So I don't think so. I think we've got the Orca here that Kickin's running, but you never know. We'll see if they show up. We've been battling these NPCs all night, so. And then we have several belts that have been stripped of plague. Which should be unconstitutional. If you're going to mine the belt, do like we do. Mine it all. So. We have never got ganked in this system. Knock on wood. This is a kind of a dead-end system. It's in the middle of nowhere. Nobody bothers us. So, of course, now that I've said that, somebody watching the stream will say, oh, okay. But we have gotten ganked several times traveling from the system to other things like Empire belts and things like that. So, yeah, safety. Yeah, we're pretty far from safety. They don't like to travel this far. In fact, with their low security status, they usually can't travel that far. They're based out of Udema, so pretty much everything around Udema is fair game for them. And they usually have enough to do around there that they don't need to travel much. Which is kind of surprising, because you would think people would have learned by now, hey, let's avoid this place. But I still have to go through there from time to time, so I understand. But yeah, it is kind of a rush. It is kind of a rush. It is kind of a rush. Sooner or later, the house always wins, right? Sooner or later, the house always wins. So, especially when the house doesn't care about losing their ships. So, because yeah, they are the definition of suicide gankers. So. Catalyst our ammo. Yep, as far as they're concerned. Yep. I had one night where they jumped me in my home system. Actually, on stream. They jumped me in my home system on stream. They lured me to a combat site and jumped me. And it was weird. It was a 06 system. And Concord showed up so quick that they did manage to destroy my ship, but they didn't get to kill me. They didn't get to loot me. I came back with my salvager. I looted my ship and all 10 of their catalysts. Looted and salvaged. I think I made money on the deal. But they were just carrying on because they ganked me on stream, so. But yeah, that's been several months ago. After the last time when they tried to lure me somewhere and I said, yeah, not today, guys. I'm really not in the mood for it. They stopped coming into my stream. So. But yeah, they did manage to lure me a couple times. 3 times, I think. One time was when I first came back and I didn't know Udema was the gank central that it was, and so they lured me to Udema and they got me there. And then the second one was the combat site. I don't remember what the third one was, but no, I mean, they're just trying to have their own kind of fun. I mean, CCP allows it, so you know, what are you gonna do? So Thing about safety is they are not mindless. Not all of them. They know they need industry to keep the fleets. And we are not mindless and inactive. Everyone here is extremely engaging in the game, contributing to building. Yep. It's all a circle of life thing. So, yep. So, yep. Sure, Elagos. I didn't know you left. Sorry about that. But yeah, they keep the building alive because, you know, a lot of ships getting destroyed by them. So yeah. And they're constantly needing new ships too. So, because yeah, they're just throwing theirs away. So, ran across the campus in class 100% paying attention. There you go. If ships don't go boom, it all goes stale. Exactly, Nick Crush. Exactly. It's all part of the game. So, yep. Keeps it interesting, you know? If we were AFK botting, we may have legitimate target according to their own ethics. Yeah, and I kind of agree with that. I don't believe the AFK mining is something that people should be doing, you know? That's just, you know... And back in the day, you know, 20 years ago when I played, it was against the SLA and they would ban you for it. Nowadays, I think they took the code for all the programs we used to do it way back then and made it this NPC stuff that we see here now. So, but yeah, warping in, don't shoot. But yeah, back in the day, they had several programs that they would have that you would use to do it. So SLA is service level agreement. So incoming polarized catalyst. There you go. Just like AFK, Ishtar, Ratting, and Nullsec. Yep, easy targets. Yep. And so yeah, so I kind of agree with that. You know, which is one of the reasons I bring my drones in, I put my drones out. So anybody who's looking knows, okay, he's not an AFK miner. He's not, you know, even though I was talking a whole lot, I'm still actively engaged. Because I do agree with that. The old days, my goodness, oh, there they are. I was going to say, where'd all they go? In the old days, yeah, we had a bunch of programs that would allow you to, you know, do the AFK mining, and they never worked quite perfectly. So, but yeah, they would ban you for it if you use those programs. And so now they took the code from those programs and made all these NPC miners. So, which I think is kind of funny. So. Yeah, EULA. Yep. And that is correct, Caviar. I misspoke on the SLA, so. Yeah, and a TOS is the other one, terms of service. So I don't remember which one it was that you were breaking with that, but yeah. But yeah, they banned several people back then, I remember, so quite a few of them were friends, some people in my corp, so yeah. It was big business back then, so. But yeah. I was actually one of their helpers that actually investigated that for a couple years back in 2008. About a year and a half, I think it was. So, but yeah, they didn't really let us do much, so it got boring. So, and then I think they made some change that caused everything to go up in smoke again, and that was when I left, and so I also left that too. Can't remember what they called them. They had a name for them. When you go into the Eve help chat and you see the green guys and the orange guys, I was one of the orange guys, so one of the low level ones. So they would give us tickets to work and stuff like that. So An ISD. That was it. Yep. Yep. But it was completely volunteer. We didn't even get credit for didn't even get game time for it. So Orange Man bad. Yeah. Yeah. Orange Man was one of the managers of the ISDs. So yeah, I can't remember what they called them, but yeah, they were one of the managers. So crap. Sitting here talking too much and my freaking hole's filling up. I thought I was looking at Falstaff, but as you can see, I was not. So but yeah, that was a long time ago. So but yeah, Orange Man was one of the managers of the low level guys. Like I said, I was one of the low level guys, and they were, yeah, they were not the nicest people in the world. Okay. Yeah, these guys showed up as Orange in the help channel. They're still there, but they were the managers of the ISDs. So that's who it would get escalated to if there was something going on. But yeah, we'd have to, as part of it, we'd have to man the help channel for so many hours a month to keep our volunteer status and take care of so many tickets per month, and yeah, it was all crap. So
The asteroid is depleted.
like I said, I think I did it for a month and a half and I was done with it. So Nemesis. Okay. But yeah, that was a long time ago. Actually, it was with this character, so it should still be in there somewhere that I used to be an ISD. I don't know. I don't know. They might have made me create a special character for ISD. I don't remember. I think I had to create a special character. They wouldn't let me use one that I already had. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably finish this one off and then we'll call it a night. So yeah, we don't have many left. We'll kill it a little early. So we need an ISD named ISD Troll You Long Time. There you go. I had to read it slow. Stop it. I actually have to go in the office tomorrow, which means I got to get up early and get a shower and go into the office, which is a whole letting my wife. So my wife hasn't driven since the snow came, so I'm actually having her drive herself tomorrow because I think the roads are pretty well clear. But I wasn't sure I could get my car out because my car is a lowrider. We still have quite a bit of ice in our parking lot, and so I went out and pulled it out today just to make sure I could get it out. So I thought they're actually having a fit that more people aren't coming in the office when they're supposed to, and so they're kind of threatening us, which is the last thing they should probably be doing to me at the moment since I'm ready to quit already. So, but so the one ISD allowed to give dumb answers to dumb question. So I didn't need compression. How come you didn't need compression? Well, at least I have my coveter here, best I can mine with. There you go. Swedish language course in the morning, the most useful thing for an engineer. Do all your friends drive a lowrider also? Nope. My wife's is an SUV. That's why we take it in the snow. So, have advanced engineering math from 1 to 5 p.m. Whoop-de-whoop. There you go. I looked at my skill plan and won't have harvester 2s for a month. Well, that sucks. Does that lowrider ride a little higher? Not really. So, it's got about maybe a 4 to 6 inch clearance off the ground, which is really a problem when it snows. So yeah, so I wasn't sure I could get it out, but it came right out, no problem. So worked out pretty good. So you don't get the song. Yeah, I know the song. Yep. Yeah, we're on the last 2 asteroids for this one. So actually, let me check Kragan. Yep, Kragan's all done. So I'm going to go have him pick up this stuff. So compress him. And of course,
The asteroid is depleted.
all right. So yeah, we are finishing a little early tonight, so that's all right. Maybe I'll log into my alt and do his dailies. That should take all of 30 seconds. Drag it out a little longer. So, guess which German band is coming to the U.S. this year? I have no idea. They are considered the grandfathers of electronic music. All right, Nick Crush, have a good one. I appreciate it. Craftwork. I never even heard of them. Thanks, Phantom, tonight. Craftwork US 2025 Multimedia Tour. There you go. Ellie Ghost got it. Or Blue Gray got it. So, good job. All right. That's the end of that. Appreciate you guys mining with us tonight. That was 3 belts, so pretty good showing. I don't know why I'm moving towards this cargo container so slow. My goodness. All right. So we cleaned up after ourselves. So I'm going to go ahead and dock her up. I'll sit here and wait till you're ready to go kicking. They'll be in Florida in March, so I'll have to take my time off to go see them. So I've never even heard of them. I apologize. So I'm kind of a big 80s guy, so. Yeah, Kitty, we were talking about that earlier, and I'm not really sure what they're mining, to be perfectly honest, because they never seem to actually destroy any asteroids, but they always end up with stuff in their hold, so. Yeah, we only got 3 tonight, so. I think we only got 3. We spent a lot of time looking for some that had plague in them, because most of them didn't have plague, so. And since we've only got like 15-20 minutes left, there's no sense starting another one, so. So yeah, Kragan's stocking up. I'll keep an eye on Kicking here, make sure he doesn't have any problems. So go on YouTube and look for Das Model. Great song. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Let's see who we're going to raid. Let's see who we're going to raid. See who's left. Ghosty's on. Ghosty's on. He's the only one I'm following that's on. There are several others that are on, but a couple of them are in different languages, so that probably won't help us. Neutrino Q is a Dutch one. He's written in Dutch, so I can't read it. Radio Atala Stream is written in a foreign language as well. So yeah, I guess it'll be Ghosty, unless you guys have somebody else you want me to raid. There you go. Alright, looks like Kicking got out. So, negative 77 million. Well, I made a cool 77 million. There you go. Guess I'll go combat anomalies then. Alright, thanks, Kitty. Sorry we cut out a little early, so we were having trouble finding any that had plague in them, so, and I think this was the last one we had that actually had any plague in it. Somebody's been stealing all the plague, so there is the Swedish guy and dead. There you go. Thanks for joining us, Kitty. Appreciate it. Alright, let me get this raid set up. EHOST9. We'll raid Ghosty. Alright. Appreciate you guys being here. I will not be streaming tomorrow night because of bowling, but I will be back Wednesday night. So I will see you guys then. Maybe I can break even next time. There you go. Always good to break even. So, Night Kicking, thanks again for the boost and the compression and all that. Appreciate it. And I will see you guys on Wednesday, if not before. Take care. Take care, Blue Gray. Take care, Elegos. Caviar. Kitty Ninja.